Good morning everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm Skratch. Today we're gonna keep it nice and short, guys. We have a quick news video. If you click on the events tab right here, you're gonna notice that we have the Fury Singles Path, which is a new Path of Light event, and the rewards. We're getting a legendary skill tome, and we have Keeyra, which is being used for the mythical fusion, guys. And yes, seems like we are going to be able to get this as a reward. Now, keep in mind, usually every Friday, today's Thursday, every Friday we have a summoning event, and I cannot guarantee you, honestly, what it is because they messed up the schedule so much, the calendar, that nobody knows if it's 2x Ancients, 10x on a God knows what champions. They just create a massive confusion, and I feel like that was their intention. But I'm gonna say that it will be a 10x this weekend. Now, usually we have a summon rush starting with it. This time around, we do not have that summon rush because we have the single path event. And keep in mind, we had a similar thing in the game before, guys. We had a similar thing in the game before, and that was for Roxanne, but we're going to get to that in just a second. Now, we had Tatsu, the champion that's being used for the fusion, as a champion training tournament reward. We have some of these rares as champion training tournament rewards, like this one right here in the Fire Knight, in the Spider Dungeon, my bad. And we're going to have a few others in the other dungeon events. But they're at pretty high points, like 10,000 plus points to get one of these rare champions. Then they're giving us Keeyra in the Path of a Light event. I'm definitely not prepared for it. And I can guarantee you, not 100%, 1,000% that you will need to open shards in order to get the rewards from this. And probably the secondary thing that will give you points is farm gear and accessories, as usual, because that's the weakest way of getting points for these events. You're barely getting anything as a return when we are talking about farming dungeons. And probably to complete an event like this, you're gonna need roughly around 130k, if not more, points to get the hero and everything. Now, when we had Roxanne, guys, I can guarantee you that that was the most expensive sort of guaranteed event that they've ever done in the game. For a trash champion like Roxanne, that's very hard to make sense of him. They charge 32 sacreds, the equivalent of 32 sacreds. Of course, you are able to mix and match the shards. You're getting barely any return for Ancients. Voids are decent, but again, they're not that amazing. So sacreds are the main thing that really give you points in the event. And farming gear, getting a mythical 6-star piece of gear gives you like 50 or 60 points. So you do the math all the way up to 100k plus points. How many thousands, tens of thousands of energy you need to run in order to be able to get that done, you know? So I just wanted to point you out. The champion itself, she's a pretty good champion, okay? I don't personally have her, unfortunately. I wouldn't use her on my account because I don't really have use for her. But she's definitely decent for progression. You have decreased attack. You have a AoE, a chance to decrease the duration of all enemy buffs. You place decreased accuracy. Then you have ally protection, increased defense. And the passive has a chance to land decreased attack on the attacker when attacking allies under ally protection. So she's a pretty strong champion for progression. If I would get her on my account, I would instantly put her towards the fusion. No second thoughts. But for a lot of you guys out there that are still early on progressing through the game, she's pretty strong. But then, you know what? How many of you guys that are early on progressing through the game have 30 plus sacreds available, or the equivalent in shards of 30 sacreds in points, you know? Or how many of you guys have 60k plus energy available, you know? Not many. And that kind of like brings me to the next point. Is going to be quite irrelevant for the majority of people to engage in this event, to go for the champion, you know? Unless you are stacked with shards and you've been saving them for a while for other guaranteed events, and she's one of the missing keys for the fusion, guys, you know? But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, we do not know exactly how many points we need so far. I'm just giving you roughly an approximation from past events. Maybe Plarium will make this a bit easier, just because why not? They were like, okay, this is part of the fusion. Let's make it more accessible for the majority of people. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. This is how the Spider Tournament attack looks like it. You need roughly 10,000 or 12,000 points to get this rare champion. Unfortunately, I cannot see it because I had to run some spider for the CVC, and here we are. We managed to collect it. That was all for the video. Much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. How many of you are tempted to go for Keeyra? And I'll catch you all soon in the next video. Peace.